Okay, this second video is going to deal with examples 3, 4, and 5, again from lesson 4.3. And I'm going to walk you through, but the main thing with this is to know that we have variables on both sides. So let's start with example 3. You'll notice we have like terms. X has a like term, but it's on the other side of the equal sign. So I need to take this 7x and combine it with this 3x over here. And because they're on opposite sides mean I'm going to do the opposite operation. You can kind of think of it as if you're going to move 7x through the equal sign to the other side, or 3x through the equal sign to the other side, you need to change it to its inverse, or its opposite, which is what I'm going to do. I like to have things set up with in the form of something x plus something equals something. So I'm going to move the 3x over here with the 7. So I'm going to subtract 3x here, and then I'm going to subtract 3x here. Drew my line to keep remembering what side was which side. The 3x's will cancel. 7 minus 3 is 4x. Minus 1 is still there. Equals negative 21. Now, you'll notice this is a two-step. So now I go back to revert back to my two-step pattern. I add or subtract first, so I add 1. And then I'm left with 4x equals negative 20. And then I divide by, I'm going to write it up here for more room. 4x equals negative 20, and I divide by 4. So x equals negative 5. Okay? Now, when I get ready to do variables on both sides, I need to look at a couple of things. I need to look if I need to distribute anything, if I have like terms on the same side, and if I have like terms on opposite sides, and then I get down to a two-step. So I don't have any parentheses in example 4, so I don't need to distribute. I do happen to have like terms on the same side. On one side I have 9n and 2n, and on the other side I have 16 and I have negative 4. So with the blue, 9n minus 2n. Same side, do what it says. That means 7n plus 6 equals 16 minus 4 is 12 plus 10n. Okay? Now I'm taking care of that. I took care of that. Now I'm on like terms on opposite sides. 10 and 7. Remember I said I like to bring everything over to the left. So I'm going to subtract 10n. Subtract 10n. Those will cancel. I have 7 minus 10, which is negative 3n plus 6 equals 12. All right, George, I have another two-step. So I'm going to write it over here for a little more room. Negative 3n plus 6 equals 12. Add or subtract first. Subtract 6 from both sides. Negative 3n equals 6. Divide by negative 3. Divide by negative 3. N equals negative 2. Okay? Lastly, I have example 5. I need to look through and follow the steps again. Distribute first. I have some things to distribute. Remember, that means multiply. So when I get ready to rewrite it, it is 15. My distributor, remember the sign in front goes with it, is negative 2. Negative 2 times y. Negative 2y. Negative 2 times negative 3. Positive 6. Equals 6 times 2. 12y. 6 times 5. plus 30. Uh-oh, I think I've got a typo here. I think that's supposed to be minus 5y, not equals 5y. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and look for like terms on the same side. On the left side, I have 15 plus 6. 15 plus 6 is 21 minus 2y equals, on the right side I have 12y minus 5y. That's 7y plus 30. Okay? Now, I'm going to move like terms on opposite sides. So I want to move 7y over, so I'm going to subtract 7y, subtract 7y. Negative 2, remember the sign in front stays with it, minus 7. So I have 21 minus 9y equals 30. Now it's a two-step equation. Maybe you want to write it like this. Negative 9y plus 21 equals 30. Subtract 21 from both sides. Negative 9y equals 9. Divide by negative 9. Y equals negative 1. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of background knowledge as we discuss this in class on Wednesday night.